touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy sock. Good afternoon, Trinidad and beautiful Tobago. Good afternoon to the listeners of the Street 919 FM. Those of you locked on, if you're on work and you're heading home from work in your vehicles, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to those of you in the maxis and taxis and buses and PH cars. Locked on and listening. Good afternoon to those of you at home. Good afternoon to those of you who are locked on via social media on the World Wide Web. Those of you locked on Facebook via the Street 919 FM. Good afternoon to you. Those of you locked on YouTube via IWER TV. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to everyone locked on to the #1 talk show in the afternoon from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. But this evening we're going till 6. The Future of Talk. I'm your host, Heavy Duty. My co-host, TC, will be here a little shortly. He probably is on his way. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Today, the 29th of November, 2024, is probably one of the saddest days in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. For most, and when I said for most of the right-thinking citizens in Trinidad and Tobago, or Trinbagonians who are living here and who are abroad, the talk of the tongue of the city in every barbershop, in every hairdressing saloon, in every taxi, every maxi, all on the street, all on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. Everyone's talking. Every news channel, every radio station is speaking about that press conference yesterday afternoon where our Prime Minister said that he's going to accept the SRC salary. The Salary Reviews Commission and what they put forth, making him you're so stressed out that you, when I love your country, I love a thing, you know. It's just lost of words. He will be getting a large percent, and I want to go back here in my information that I got today so that I wouldn't be saying no numbers that are off. So the Prime Minister's current salary was $59,680, and now he'll be getting $87,847. The president was getting $64,270, and she will now be getting $81,170. Now, I have the list here with all who say get what, and how much I was getting, and how much I will be getting now. And that list is before me in my hand here. And I feel like I have to do some maths in the bath. I don't want to do the maths because when I do the maths, I go hurt my feelings. I just want to get into to say what I want to say. Earlier this year, not early now, just 2 or 3 months ago, the Prime Minister told us that we need to tighten our belt. He said that same statement when they came in 2016. We know of the government, tighten your belt. And just last month, he said brace for tough times ahead. In 2027, we'll be getting out of this. That's what he said. And everybody's like, what about 2027? What it is about 2027? Do we have to wait till 2027 to get some kind of relief? So here we go by day, week by week, hoping for the best, struggling to make ends meet, begging, some of us doing crimes, some of us borrowing, some of us we own the bank, we own the credit union, we own the tax, the money lender, we own Island Finance, we own everybody. Because our bills is higher than our wages. So we live in month to month, hand to mouth, struggling to take care of our family and our children, cutting back on our things that we used to do before. A lot of us cut back on a lot of things that we used to do before. A lot of us cut back from eating how we used to eat. No longer you're making macaroni pie, kalalu, and stew chicken and baked chicken and all kind of seven-course meal on a Sunday again. If you get a pail on a Sunday, that's good now. A little rice and peas with some stew chicken, that is a day. Forget kalalu and all kind of macaroni pie with cheese on top and thing. Nah. That come too expensive now. You will get it when it's your birthday or when Christmas come in or some occasion. You understand? A lot of us cut back. We've been tightening our belts. You understand? It reached so bad that it have people driving out there, they can't even fix their vehicles because they have no money to buy the parts, and then they have to pay the mechanic. And the cost of car parts right now will go on sky high, even in the bamboo. You understand? You want to know God, boy. So some of us cars somewhere like old panyard. Like a seal band, padang pang kadang piting. Because they have to put them thing aside now to make sure to have food on the table. Some people are only eating bread because they can't afford to buy other things. They eat a bread in the morning, a bread in the evening. I know a lot of people living like that. Some people cooking one big pot of food and let it last them for 3-4 days. People start skipping meals. Some people skipping breakfast, some people skipping lunch, only eating breakfast and dinner. Some people only eating lunch alone. People start to watch how they're driving because they don't want to waste the gas. See, understand? So they only move over the gas if they go to work and come back home. No unnecessary driving. No going on the beach when the weekend come again. Some people. No long drive, no way again. You know, long time you say, let me go for a drive. You can't do it again. You're watching your gas. I know people working, and when they finish work, they're going to do a next work. Or they're going to take the good car with a buy and go and work taxi with it. Because they're trying to make ends meet. Some people can't even afford to buy a proper meal when the day come. It's biscuit. It's biscuit and chubby or small solo. They come in town with a $10 a barrel, doubles, one doubles, and a juice. And that lasting them the day. The budget right down the belt tight till it's squeezing them. Till it's squeezing them. I know people in the protective services. personally who is struggling to make ends meet. People in the protective services, people who working in government buildings, who working for government, public servants struggling to make ends meet. And this government, that prime minister who told you tighten your belt and brace for hard times ahead, who told public servants that don't have no money to pay that back pay that all they want, or that they settle for 4% or nothing, accepted a wage increase of over 40-something%. Think about it. The man who offered you 4% and said, "I have no money to pay you," took a pay raise of 40-something%. So he not tightening his belt. He not allowing his belt to be tightened. And his claim, and I'm paraphrasing, is that they work hard. I can play the clip. They work hard. I want to know, since when being incompetent is working hard? If you're working hard, you are the chief cook and bottle washer. You're the chief. You steering the ship. You running the ship. You telling everybody in the ship what to do. From the engineer to the deckhand to the second mate. You telling everybody on the ship what to do. The ship taking in water. It's overflowing. It's sinking. The ship lost course and heading, drifting away in the sea. Nobody knows where. And you give yourself a raising salary and say you working hard. You deserve that. No. Is this what we are going to teach our children? That doing nothing and pays, or mediocrity pays? Being incompetent pays? You claim to say that the management of the country deserve that money, the management. Let's face it, the management, I want to read something for you here this evening before I take any calls. So, man, cool it. I'm not going to answer that phone right now. I'm editorial. After the editorial, they could call. Right? I want them to listen to this. I want to listen to management now, man. Management. Good management. Right? Since you all came in between 2015 to 2025, let me read out some of the things that was done under this P&M management to this country. The business levy increased from 0.2% quarter to 0.6% per quarter. Number two, the Green Fund contribution increased rate from 0.1% per quarter to 0.3% per quarter. Number three, value added tax, VAT, reduced from 15% to 12.5% And we introduced that 12.5% on over 1,000 goods that was zero rated. Number 4, property tax. Implementing the Property Tax Act of 2009 with amendments to the rates and provisions. Number 5, fuel subsidy in 2016 increased super gasoline price by 15% from $2.70 to $3.11 per liter. Increased diesel prices from 15% from $1.50 per liter to $1.72 per liter. Good management. That good management then? Yeah. Listen what the managers do. 6, National Insurance Scheme, NIS, increased earnings class limits by 13.5% maximum limit from 12,000 to 13,600. Raise contribution rate from 12% to 13.2%, effective July 4, 2016. Yeah, raise NIS. Here we go again. Number 7, tobacco and alcohol tax. Excise duty increased from 15% on tobacco and 20% on alcohol. Locally manufactured similar custom duties increased on imports effective October 20, 2016. Yeah, manage the country, man. 8, fuel subsidy again in 2017. Incrementally remove subsidies, increased diesel prices by 15% from $1.89 to $2.30 per liter. We're going again. Number 9, new tax bracket for high income and corporation. Introduced 30% tax on individuals with chargeable income over $1 million per annum and companies with chargeable profits of $1 million per annum. Number 10, tax on online purchases. Imposes 7% tax on purchase delivery via courier or air freight, effective October 20, 2016. Number 11, sale of state assets. Sale of 51% shareholders in Trinidad and Tobago NGL Limited, TTNGL, by NGC, generating $1.5 billion. Sale on 20% of First Citizens Holdings Limited by GORTT, generating $1.5 billion. Sale of 50% of industrial estates under ETEC, generating $500 million. Sale of 20% of Generation Unlimited, TGU, Trinidad Generation Unlimited, TGU, to institutional investors, generating $600 million. Right? 12, vehicle tax. Increase motor vehicle tax and custom duties 25% for vehicles and engine sizes of from 1.600 cc to 199 cc. Number 13, motor vehicle inspection fee. Increase motor vehicle inspection fee from $165 to $300. 14, import duty on tires. Harmonized custom duty tires at 30%. New and used tires. Introducing an environmental tax of 20% per tire on all imports. My God. Number 15, fuel subsidy again. Fuel subsidy adjustment increased super gasoline to $3.95 per liter. Increased diesel prices to $341 per liter. 16, corporation tax increase. Raise the tax base and tax rate for corporation from 25% to 30%. Number 17, corporation tax for commercial banks. Introduced at 35% tax bracket for commercial banks. And mind you, when these banks and businesses get taxes, right? These taxes are implementing here. You might say, well, okay, at least the business getting taxed. When the business get taxed, you know what they're doing? They're turning over that taxes on the customer, which is us. So don't feel them paying the tax and absorbing that tax, you know. They're hiking up the fees and the prices, so we will be paying more. Okay? So if you want the government implement tax on them, they will say, well, okay, we will just pay the tax. No. The tax will be added onto our fees and our commodities what we purchasing too, so that they can make their profit still. Going again. Number 18, gambling industry taxes. Double the duty on mechanical gambling games at to 40%. Introducing 10% tax on National Lotteries Control Board winnings. Increased gaming taxes, including $120,000 per annum for electronic roller devices and other structured increase to private members club. Number 19, private hospital licensing fees. Annual licensing fees range from $25,000 to $100,000 based on bed capacity. Increased penalties from violation from $10,000 to $100,000. Number 20, the closure of Petrochin refinery. Shut down the refinery and marketing business unit of Petrochin after a detailed review of operations. Number 21, fuel subsidy reduction again in 2018. Super gasoline price increased from $3.97 to $4.97 per liter as part of the government plans to eliminate the fuel subsidy. All they're working hard. There's good management here. Increased penalties on bush forest fires 2018. Fine of forest fires related fires offenses raised from $1,500 to $5,000 under the Agriculture and Fires Act. Number 23, tax compliance enhancement 2019. Penalty for submitting incorrect tax information raised from $3,000 to $10,000. For related tax penalties increased from $200,000 to $250,000. Business levy threshold for self-employed individuals increased to $360,000. Late tax payment increased from 50% to 20% annually. Number 24, motor vehicle tax adjustment 2021. Removal of all tax concessions to private motor car imports. Age limit for imported foreign use cars reduced to 3 years. And quotes cut by 30%. Number 25, cigarette tax increase in 2021. 20% increase on an exercise of locally manufactured tobacco. 20% increase on custom duties and import tobacco from the common market origin. Number 26, penalties for underage alcohol and tobacco sales 2021 increased by 200%. Under the Liquors License at the Tobacco Act. Number 27, registration of VAT and luxury foods 2021. 12.5% VAT reintroduced for imported luxury items such as lobster, smoked salmon, apples, grapes, and champagne. Number 28, public sector hiring freeze. Public sector hiring freeze. Public sector hiring freeze 2020. A one-year freeze on filling vacant posts in the public sector effective October the 6th, 2020. Now, for a year, the government freeze the hiring of any citizen in the public sector. My God, that's good management. Yeah, that good management. They deserve a pay increase for that, Yeah. Don't hire nobody. You understand? Let us suffer. 29. Penalties for overweight trucks 2022. Fine increase from $750 to $8,000 under the Motor Vehicles and Road Traffic Act. Number 30. The divestment of shares in First Citizen Bank 2022. Government sold 10,869,565 shares to raise approximately $550 million to the sellout for Citizens Bank shares. My God. The government retained a 64.43% ownership stake in the bank. Number 31, illegal tumbling penalties. A fine for illegal tumbling increased from $20,000 to $100,000. Wow. 32, scrap iron penalties and fines for offenses in scrap iron industry increased from $15,000 to $100,000. My God. Commission of Activated Fees and increased payment under the Commissioner of Activated Act. Payment to Register General raised from $200 to $400. Fees for affidavits raised from $2.50 to $10. The fees of exhibit attached increased from 50 cents to $2.50. Payment to comptroller of accounts raised from $100 to $200. Number 34, firearm users license FUL fees of all firearm licenses increased by 100%. Number 35, inter-island airbridge and sea bridge travel costs. Airbridge fees increased by from $150 to $200 one way for citizens. On the sea bridge, from over 60 passengers charged $25 previous fee. Standard class increased from $50 to $75, and premium class can increase from $100 to $150. Number 36, fuel prices increase again. Fuel prices increase as follows. Premium gasoline $7.75 per liter. Super gasoline $6.97 per liter. Diesel $4.41 per liter. And kerosene $4.50 per liter. All those that I just read is what the government implemented in the past 9 years on us. And they decide that they deserve, the management of the country deserve a pay raise. Now mind you, that salary raise that they're accepting still have its perks. All the perks still there. All the free travel, entertainment allowance, travel allowance, phone allowance, all the allowance, all the no taxes on vehicles, and everything still there. So your money that you was working for, you didn't even have to interfere with it much because you don't have food allowance, travel allowance, this allowance, that allowance. You ain't pay no tax. You don't have to go and fill up no gas in the gas station. You don't have to pay for nothing. But besides that, you want more money. And I mentioned the back pay. I didn't even mention the back pay. I want to hear from Trinidad and Tobago. Are we going to sit down, stand up, lie down, stoop down, however, roll on the ground, upside down, on we head, however, and take this? And take this? Are we? The lines are open. 342-0081-466-5391. Those are the numbers to call. Right? I see I got some voices here early out. That's 342-0081-466-5391. Happy birthday go down to Kenwin, to Cohen. Yes. Cohen say, you talk facts. It's my birthday and I eating bread and tea. Yeah, Cohen, no shame. At least you can eat bread. Some people eating biscuit, bourbon biscuit and soft drink every day. We're going to my phone lines, boy. My phone was ringing just so you know. I ain't getting no calls now. Why is that talking phone ringing? No, I ain't see no calls coming in. All right, let me see who's on the phone line. Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Abby.
Yes, brother.
Good afternoon, TC. Everywhere we go to by the P&M country, you know.
Wow.
Everybody glad for the Prime Minister for getting a reserve pay and a back pay, doing a very good job. But you know, I9, the P&M no real moves, you know. You know, Fraser Line resigned. And they know what they're doing. That all has to chop. Dr. Lee set up his back pay, he reserve pay, Fraser Line and them. So you don't know, they're going to hit with Curry Marcel now. All about Curry Marcel. So the people go forget all the 9 years and all the money they raise and all kind of things, and they're going to vote. They're going to vote back the P&M. This heavy. Let's watch him back and just him back and watching the game, and the politics real stink and dirty. I love to understand. Love.
All right, KFC. Thank you, brother. Caller.
Oh, heavy.
Yes, brother.
I listen to this man, right? Heavy, I feel I living in the 14th century, you know. I feel I living in the century when it happened men like Caligma and all these fellas. When you read history, these fellas, 14 years at terror.
Yeah.
People like Vlad Dracula, people like Catherine the Great, all these people. You understand? When you read these people history, how wicked they was. Heavy, this is evil beyond we understanding.
Yeah.
This is evil in our politics, you know. People don't understand that, you know. This is evil infiltrating Trinidad and Tobago politics, you know. Let me tell you something. I listen to this character and the arrogance that come out of this individual. Heavy, we cannot sustain this level of evil in Trinidad and Tobago. We can't. And for people, and I want to say this, for members of the protective service, especially the traffic branch, all you're born in Trinidad and Tobago, all you're born here. All your obligation is to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. All you swear oath to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, not politicians. All you're protecting and upholding and insulating evil to the highest. All you go pay a price for that, you know.
Exactly.
All you go pay a price for that, you know. Understand why I'm saying heavy? These institutions is made up of Trinbagonians. All you keep propping up and insulating evil. All you will pay a price for that. The level of arrogance that coming out of this individual is beyond human comprehension, and we taking this thing as a joke. This is no joke, you know. We heavy. I listen to this man. This is beyond human.
You telling me?
This is beyond human.
So man, I listen to that man, and I in my mind saying, he don't know what's going on in the country. To me, like he talking like he don't know what's going on in the country, no?
The man is a demigod. Is a demigod we had a.
Oh Lord, Father. Eh?
Is a demigod he had a. That's why I tell you, I feel I living in the 14th and 15th century.
So man.
King Henry lick off Queen Elizabeth. Hey.
Any political scientist and any political analyst will tell you that move, that decision that he made there, right? No other politician in the world will make that decision in an election here. Right?
No way.
No other politician in the world will make a decision like that in an election year.
Heavy,
so
I cannot recall.
That is why I'm saying that is not a political move. That is a self move.
Boy, that is an act of evil, boy. The man is intoxicated with power and drunk with madness. That is an act of evil. I don't know of any country in the world.
Yeah.
Any country in the world that a person, a leader, a president, or a prime minister will do something like that.
We have to go for the B-Mobile and play Christmas thing. Right? Right. When we come back. Yeah.
This is your Jingle Bell Jam on The Street 919 FM. Sponsored in part by B-Mobile. Life is on.
It's Naila. There's no Christmas like my Christmas. A B-Mobile Christmas. That's my Christmas. There's nothing like the first taste of pasta. Juicy ham, homemade bread and fresh orange. Changing all the curtains from room to room. Wrapping gifts while we singing foreign tunes. Nothing like winning big with B-Mobile. 1 million in prizes that will make you smile. There's no Christmas like my Christmas. A B-Mobile Christmas. That's my Christmas.
Win over 1 million in prizes this season with B-Mobile.
B-Mobile.
Life is on.
Heavy. With the TC. With the Trinidad. Heavy. A Gale. I put you on top of the class. I get 100% for what you said. You understand? Because there's some people in this country not seeing what's going on. They're oblivious to what's really going on. Or they just don't really care. You know? And it's shameful because, you know, they don't care about their family, their own family. They even self, they don't care about for a better living. You know, they just so hooked on this corrupted PNM party. You know, they don't care about their own self, their liberty. You know, how much meals they eat for the day. You know, they don't care. So they rather to support this tyrannic regime than to, you know, vote for good policies and have a regime that's supporting you as a citizen and other citizens to benefit, you know, everybody. It's not balanced. It's so for a long time. You telling me one man just to show you the amount of money these people getting and what in this point in time we at right now we could show for the money we paying them through our tax from we pockets, what they're taking for their salary and what they're doing to help us, what they giving back, showing you that they deserve to earn that salary. Not one thing for years that's so. I call it square peg and round hole. And if we continue so, it will be chaos. What can I go see?
Every good day here now, I wouldn't believe today I hear on the radio station people and even radio hosts defending that increase for the Prime Minister and all the other people, you know, saying that's how public servants they get 14% and then they get 4%, like 28, like 18%, and then they come and they get some 6% and it's almost 24% increase they get in since 2013. And boy, okay, I think them say they try to justify this. But as I tell all you, PNM right now setting up itself to not to go back in office. And like the people who supporting PNM can't seem to understand, PNM do not want to go back in office. They want to come out of office.
Good afternoon, TC and Heavy. Heavy and TC, this man really accept that salary increase by? Well, hear what I telling you. Hear what I telling you. I want to ask the people and them this evening, how come this government could take what they want, but we citizens can't get what we want or what we asking for, and we put them there? What are you going to do about this? I want all your callers calling, you know, and say what we're doing about this. We can't leave this just so, you know, we're not leaving it to rest. Love all your goal. And to the PNM callers and the PNM Seco fans, all.
Good afternoon, Heavy, and to your listeners. To the fanatics, this is not about the Prime Minister receiving an increase, you know. This is not about if the offer is a proper offer or not, you know. This is about an individual, right, who said his government will take the responsible action. I am thinking that that action will be taken in the face of him considering all that he and his government have been saying to the nation on similar matters concerning adjustments or increases in salaries. How come that the conversation coming from their lips is a totally different...
Attention business owners. Are you looking to reach a vast audience and boost your brand's visibility? Then look no further. The Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with The Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232 or 378-1470.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on The Street 919 FM. Are you searching for the perfect venue for your wedding reception, company retreat, graduation celebration, or just an unforgettable party? Well, look no further. Vibes Event Space is ready to bring your event to life. Located at number 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonaccord, Tobago. Our space offers the perfect settings for any occasion. Call us today at 394-3612 or 620-3057 to book your date. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Vibes Event Space to see what we're all about. Make your next event one to remember at Vibes the Event Space. The Event Space.
Christmas is coming, and we're heading back to T&T for that famous Royal Castle chicken. We just love the Royal Castle family meal with those 12 pieces of tasty chicken, the 6 yummy sides, and that refreshing 2-liter soft drink. It's just perfect for a nice Christmas lime. So if you're hustling and bustling like me, or if you just want some great tasting food, pick up the Royal Castle family meal. Happy holidays from Royal Castle. Ho, 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 ho.
You feel you're smart? Mommy, what you mean? You feel I get Ampere's free smart Wi-Fi extender just for you to stay upstairs and play games?
Games? Mommy, I'm using it for homework too.
Good, because the neighbor daughter now get all she passes.
But Mommy, why are you so fast?
Fast like Ampere Smart 300. Look, you better do your homework before you really see who fast.
Sign up today for Amplia Smart 300 for $300 and you'll receive a free smart Wi-Fi extender. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-HOME now. Amplia, do more, live more.
The Street 919 FM mobile app is now live. Keep in the loop with all your favorite programs. Be in the know first and carry us wherever you go. Listen and watch us live at the click of your fingertips. Download our mobile app now. Go in your favorite app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and type in The Street 919 FM.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m., where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Oh God, call the Lord. Call on Him. Pour on us, God. Oh God, as we pray.
invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour all-night prayer every Friday evening, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, this ministry deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated and can be sent through the First Citizens Bank, account 795-222, in the name of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly. For more information, please call 753-1113. May God richly bless you.
The light of your glory.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Hey, senior. Yeah. So you're a bumper hunter, eh? My name is Ben TC. Who are you?
No, this is Bobby's Mr. Chocolate, bumper hunter.
as it relates to the top echelons of society, of that sector receiving that type of increase at this time. That is the most important part of it, you know, at this time. It's not like if they ensure that everybody else were happy with what they're being offered. They alone don't have to make no fuss and fight about what they're being offered, because it's a tremendous offer. It's a tremendous offer in a time when you have been asking people to do more with less, to hold back on your macaroni pie, to ride to work, to use a coal pot, and to tighten your belt. The statement that you're now denying that you say. But we're going good. We're going good. Shake your belly, say all your set of fanatics in the country. Don't care nothing about this country. Don't care nothing about this country and betterment and moving forward. There's this archaic way of hating and loving to death, regardless of. We're going good. We're going very good.
Heavy, these PNM followers so dunce. Them has seen what is happening right in front of the face. You know, these people fixing up themselves because they don't care to win election again. So they're making sure that even if they lost election, they have everything, all their business fixed. They have big money to collect and everything set in place for them. And these fools sitting down there and they're so dunce, they're not understanding what it is these people doing. You see what Governor Fitzgerald Hines there? He resigning because he think he business done fix up one time, all of them. Their business getting fixed up and at the end of that. But these dunce and them can't see that.
Good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon, every. Colin Bird and Dr. Rowling know the PNM supporters and them don't want nothing. We're listening to that man's voice note, you know. He's working very hard. He deserves a back pay. And the next day, he come and hold a press conference. He's saying, what? Them red notice, boy, I could do them what they want. I raise grass 5 times. They ain't gonna raise a pay. They ain't gonna nothing on their pension. Them don't want nothing. Them notice bad. But I'm gonna raise my pension and take my back pay. Let me see if they go vote for me again. They love it. They love separation. See, and them people are sick in all that, me.
Good afternoon, Heavy and TC, and to everybody out there. You know what the PNMites fail to realize? That Dr. Rowley told us when he came into office, wean yourself off the government. He told us to tighten our belts. He told us to eat green fig and salt. Just recently he told us things will get better by 2027, so we have to wait till 2027. But told the unions for the UE people, they cannot pay that money because it will be a burden on the taxpayers. But yet still, Rowley approved the salaries, the salaries from the SRC. Like it not registered, and they're talking about, oh, the opposition and everybody getting. That is not the point. The point is you come and tell us to make these sacrifices, but you coming to raise your salary. You hadn't got $1 to give the pensioners or the disabled. Donna Cox told the disabled people you cannot get a food card and a grant. You cannot. So many people are not qualifying. And yet Rowley's going to get $1 million in back pay? Oh, come on, man. Oh, you're not seeing something wrong in that? No, it's not the time for that. And Mrs. Prasad Bisasa said it. No, it's not the time for any increases. You keep telling us the country going through hardship, but you come to do this? Oh God, man, these people don't have a heart. I guess it's different strokes of PNM folks.
Good afternoon, Trinidad. Good afternoon, beautiful Tobago. Good afternoon to everybody. Good afternoon to one and all. Heavy, what's going on?
Good afternoon to you, TC.
Heavy, I want to say this afternoon that I think this year is this year is the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
And I want to say congratulations to Trinidad and Tobago, and I hope I'm not speaking
in vain.
In vain. People who I never heard speak or don't know anything about politics spoke today. And they actually begging, they asking.
Yeah.
They saying, oh gosh, shall I come up with something?
Something, yeah.
And I come in and stand there with
I got some calls today too, people saying, Heavy,
come up with something.
Come up with something.
And I introduced the idea of just going by the parliament or going in the square. Forget the parliament, just going in the square opposite the parliament and standing there on that day when they are going to take this to parliament.
Yeah.
Right? And everybody was very adamant and ready. Now, the thing is, this has to be
planned
properly. One. And two, I hope by the time it's ready, we don't have the 2 days Trinidad syndrome.
Trinidad syndrome, like, yeah. Like, that done pass and we don't forget that already.
Yeah, we gotta live, oh God.
Yeah,
so what we gonna do? What we gonna do?
Yeah.
Understand?
I hope the vigor
stays.
I hope it stays.
You know?
You understand? Because they can prolong this, you know?
Yep.
He make his statement there and they can prolong this.
Yeah, and that's it.
They can wait till after Christmas and all kind of thing. Yeah. Coming close after Christmas when we shopping and we Christmas vibes.
Yeah,
we business and boom, they say they go in parliament and you understand?
Yep. And they pass it bush.
They pass it bush we don't hear. You understand where I'm coming from? So people stay focused. Stay focused on the mission. Right? Yeah. Then we take some call because they're begging to call. You know, we don't have much time.
Yeah, the phone lines are ringing repeatedly. So I'm going to take the calls now. You know the numbers. So call 342-0081 and 4665391. Hi, good evening, good afternoon, caller.
TC, how you going, my brother?
Hi, cool man. What's up?
Heavy, how you going? 91.9.
Yes, my brother. PH.
Now, I standing up with the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Anytime you call, I will be there. I will drop everything I do and come in. Because this is total nonsense.
Yes.
Why I must tighten my belt when you slacken your belt?
Yep.
And you living off of me like a leech. And it is okay. $2.6+ billion is missing because the Auditor General refused to sign off on it because it is not there. So it is stolen. It is missing. And we as Trinidadians just sit down there and say nothing. And listen to people like Imbe and those guys and Rowley and Hines, that despicable creature. And we say nothing at all. It is time, if we don't stand up now for what is going on, we shouldn't stand up for nothing again. And we should just let them just run the country for the rest of our lives. Because this is stupidness. I'll go on.
Man, what's up?
They're normal. Let me just throw this in the mix and let me let people to know how serious and how evil this is. Them could go there 3 o'clock in the morning and pass this, eh?
Yeah.
We only had to make up all your mind to camp, you know. Them could go there 3 o'clock in the morning and pass this. This is how evil has infiltrated our politics and we're getting tired. This is evil beyond. I tell you, this morning I get up, I feel like I'm living in the 14th century, boy. King Arthur lick off Queen Elizabeth head because she couldn't make a boy child. How different it is from what we see here today? All you better make up all your mind to camp because them could go there 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning when everybody's sleeping and pass this. Are gone.
Thank you so much. A lot of calls on the line. I'm taking as much calls as possible. Hi, good evening, welcome.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. From bad to worse, Dr. Rowley. From bad to worse. And the thing about it is, I don't know why some people are trying to make a comparison with what Ms. Prasad Visesa is receiving because she was a former Prime Minister. That has no bearing on this conversation.
Correct.
This conversation is about the character of a man who leads a government that has been telling the entire nation about hard times, cutting back. We even had ministers telling people, ease up on the macaroni pie.
Yeah.
Use the coal pot, right over. All of it is in the face of all of this that Dr. Rowley come making the statements he make in his press release. You're trying to insult me, Dr. Rowley?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're trying to insult him or something? And people trying to justify that. That clearly shows the type of characteristic that is inside of you, sir. You don't care.
Correct.
And you said it, so be it, whatever. Because you know fully well that is not what you have been saying to the nation. You, Mr. Imbert, that is not the narrative that you all have been giving us.
Correct.
Just recently, Mr. Imbert spoke very lengthy about why we got financial needs can be met as it relates to what they want and why the state cannot carry that burden at this time. We're not saying that people who managing at the top ought not to be reimbursed and paid properly, but it cannot be that you all want to be paid properly, the best, while things falling apart, and you're telling people that it's falling apart, and that's the reason why you can only give some persons 4%.
Yep. But you could take ham, lamb, and jam. Thanks so much, Chris.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Let me take another one because I tell you a lot of calls this evening. Hi, good evening, welcome. Hello, good evening, welcome. Caller?
Caller.
Alright, once you're not answering. Caller, good evening, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon. My take on this whole thing, listen, I hear all you're saying about wait until they bring it to Parliament and then we go gather. This thing is not about that, you know. Listen, because whether all you go there in the square and gather, them going and pass the thing the same way. What this country need to do right now is to come out, shut down. This country have to at least shut down for a week. People have to understand what it is this government is doing and watch me stand up against this. I don't know the name to call this gentleman. But people have to come out and stand up against this, and that time is now. If we can come out there by Monday and shut down this country and let them know what it is they're doing is wrong and they're not taking it. Don't care what look going on that square. I'm telling you, watch me, them going and pass that and everything back to normal. Because let me tell you something, listen to me, PNM is a cult. And them have something over these people. I'm telling you, them for going and forget that one time. You hear what Dr. Eric Williams say? If you put a tie and a crap out, watch me, these people won't come out to vote that. And the next thing, when we talking about Heinz and Lavanti and all them kind of thing, let me tell you something. Heinz is not the problem, you know. The problem is PNM. Because I tell you, don't care where they put there. Even if they send batteries there, all our mama and think them still going on with PNM. They send this next one, Marcel, they're still going. Anybody they send there, that's what them going on do. So this document, the rest of the country have to understand what it is going on. Listen to me and they have to come out.
Thank you so much,
Thank you, Kola. Thank you, Kola. I like your idea. I like your vision.
I like that.
Yes, okay.
Respect. I really like his contribution. Hi, good afternoon.
You have a point too, eh?
Good afternoon, Mr. PC and your co-host, Mr. Eddie.
Yes, sir.
It's either you're a person who, you have empathy, you have compassion, or you have a love for humanity. And if you don't have love, it's reflected in terms of your behavior and your action, the way you interact, the way you treat people. And I am hearing that some of they don't know better. So I see it as that. Because they're saying that, look, the lady, she's not taking it because it is politics. But the records speak for itself. This lady, when she came into office, I'm no fan of her really, right? But the fact remains is that justice, you must be honest. And when this lady came into office in 2010, this lady gave up 10% of her salary. She did that for the children and all these different things to help. So you have to be compassionate. You have to love people, and you must understand how people live in this country, what people undergo, the pains. You put a children in hospital because you know that people had children and they were suffering it was misery, was hell to get their treatment for their children to go abroad, and you take 10% of yours. She gave that. That lady came and she increased the pension for those same people because they were in fact living below the poverty line. Their income, they were struggling. And you telling me about, you could compare Kamala Prasad in terms of with this Prime Minister. You can't. That is chalk. What is it? Chalk and cheese? You cannot.
Yeah, chalk and cheese.
You cannot. And nobody can't tell me, well, look, she's doing that because of politics. You can go back and you can see that is the woman, that's the nature of the woman. And when she did in fact take the 10% cut in her salary, things were better than it is now. And she did that. Nobody asked her to do that. It's because of love for humanity. I don't want to go further with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
So
you
much.
have a point there, Mr. West.
Thank you so much.
Mr. West, you have a point there.
Yeah.
Nobody can dispute that in our city.
No, they will find a reason why.
No, nobody can dispute that. The woman really do that. She really take 10% of her salary and everybody's salary to do that.
Caller, good afternoon.
Yeah, evening.
Caller, good afternoon.
Evening.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, brother. I'm waiting for Mr. Wester, probably.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
You're talking on the phone. Don't listen to the radio.
Don't listen to the radio. Go ahead.
Yeah, brothers. Love and respect. Facts over feelings every time. Why I'm saying is this. The people in authority, I wouldn't say power, the people in authority, they really don't give a damn about how we live and survive when the day comes.
Correct.
You understand? They don't. Because if it is I tell you about my position personally. Brother, when the second week in the month reaches bread, I is brother, You understand? I is brother. When the second week in the month reaches bread, right down till the month done.
Yeah.
People living real dread out here and them not understanding that.
Yeah.
knows him saying about biscuit. Brother, I still glad I could eat bread. It have people eating biscuit and nothing, man.
Nothing.
And these people not understanding that, boy. Them don't care, them not concerned how you live and survive when the day come. Exactly. You understand? It's like you're being punished every time you try to do a little better.
Yeah.
And you try to strive and you try to do a little better, Jed, you're getting punished for it, Jed.
Brother?
What happened to we here, boy? What happened to we here, boy? It's only 15 years respite we get from this government, It's paying them right down to the ground, 15 years a break we get, And nothing, Jed. Jed, me lying, boy. This is the worst I ever seen. I see in 1986 all over again, you know.
You telling me?
I was a youth man, you know, Jed. And I just remember the whole world hate Ronald because the man had also do all kind of thing. Robinson had also do. But I already hate the man as a youth man.
Man. Hate him, we didn't know.
We just start school and it had no breakfast, it had no lunch, it had no PE teacher. You understand? That went free period start by. Because
that went free period start. Yeah, that man know you're talking, you're preaching.
After lunchtime, after the last evening break, brother, them teachers gone.
Yeah.
It's free period straight down till. And them destroying this country and them don't care, boy.
Yep.
Brother, I good day, but if I cuss on this radio, yeah.
Thank you so much for your contribution, brother.
Thank you for your testimony.
Caller, good evening, welcome.
Good day.
Yes.
You know, I think the Prime Minister putting in place with this whole razor pay thing because they know they're going on law and all them public servants right underneath them, them are just paying them slave catchers, understand? So he makes sure he fix them up. So when he come out in power, all of them happy and they go still eat the belly full. And heavy yesterday, based on what I say yesterday, the Paul and PNM supporters on the Mona's Island somewhere down there, but I agree with you 1,000%, boy.
Yeah. For them, they were rowdy and all of them.
Yeah,
in both, all of them.
I think Heinz finally made the correct decision in his life, and I think the next career in life, and where he will do good in, he will be a good nuts man, boy. He just had a tire black dread above his head like them Bobo Santira, and be a nuts man, boy. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank
you. Brother.
Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Hard to get on it, boy.
Hard. We know.
It's real hard. But my cause will be short and sweet because there are not lots of people waiting. Understand?
Yeah.
But what it is, Kamala did that. She took out 10% of her salary and 5% from the ministers.
Yeah.
To create the Eternal Life Fund, right? She took off that in the beginning as she started. So she has on her heart and she wouldn't take that. But what I want to say is that in Mexico, the president of Mexico who left just recently in October, he took off like all the ministers was getting big money and so on, and they buy big plane and so on, and he demolished all of that, and he said you can't have a rich country with poor people, and everybody's supposed to be living equal and happy.
Yeah.
And he take out all his salary. He cut his salary by 40 or 50%. From the big salary what the others was getting. So Kamala can do that when she come in office, cut his salary too and show them who's man. You understand what it is? Well, I mean, leave the salary how it is then. Don't take it like that because it done so for so many years and she was collecting the salary, cut it down to this amount she collecting 52,000, know how much it is, and bust up probably and then pension. Because that man do that in Mexico, you know. But all they don't know Spanish, so I can't send not all that also he won't understand.
Yeah.
Right? I was looking for it all how in English you're selling for, but now you won't be able to send that. But yeah, she could do that. Cut the salary, cut all of them salary and all the pension. And think that what that man do, a drastic pension cut and so on for them ex-president and so on. Yeah. All right, have a good day. Bye.
Thank you very much.
And I tell you, those calls coming fast. They are coming so fast. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome.
Pleasant good afternoon, gentlemen. Gentlemen, that cabinet decision they take, that thing coming to no house to pass, not, you didn't really say that, He said that they're both going to sign an order, and that is the end of that. They accept that. They don't want Kamala to come to register and no vote in the house in Hansard, You understand?
What?
Because Kamala, I'm telling you.
I want to find out if they can really do that.
Follow it. It's on today's papers, read the Guardian, and go see what he say, what the statement he make. They ain't bringing back nothing to vote for nothing.
So that's the end of it there?
So that's the end of it.
Wow.
Imbold go sign a paper, money in the bank. And that is it.
Nah, man. No.
All right, let us look at it.
Somebody will come and tell me. Somebody will send it from me.
Well, you wouldn't call it that kind of mad thing. So if he's saying is that, I'm telling you. All right, caller, thanks so much.
All right.
Yeah, man. Caller, good afternoon, welcome.
So Central here.
Yes, Central.
So I agree with the last caller.
I did read that all it requires is something from the finance minister to sign, and they're good to go.
Wow.
That they even had to reach the parliament.
Wow.
Right? So that is it. We money gone, we money
You serious?
Wow.
Right? Yeah.
No.
So that is where we property tax money probably going now.
Wow.
Right? So I hear fellas, I tried to get in yesterday, and all they was talking about bringing out everybody in Woodford Square.
Yeah.
If all they do that, I am there with all it. I was in pushback, I was in other protests, and I think I come in. I ain't care what I had to do. I come in. I taking my whole day off from work if I have to. I come in with all that.
Alright, man.
Right? I real fed up. Pressure, boy. I real fed up.
Oh God, boy. Everybody under pressure. Everybody under pressure.
Yeah, boy.
Who under pressure is 1%. That
I ever see begging.
Yeah, boy.
Right? Little fellas.
Alright, brother. Thank you.
Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Heavy CC Trinidad and Tobago.
Good afternoon.
Start by saying again, Heavy and CC. Thanks again.
This is LAU?
Yes, darling.
Alright, I know catch your voice there. Go ahead, darling.
Alright. So, here it is, right? We have $3 million to lease our own land that the Ministry of Health, on plus we have to pay the loan for that building. That costs us twice as much of money, right? We have money to rent empty buildings. We have money to increase the entertainment for the Prime Minister residence from under $900,000 to $50 million. We have money to pay for the $50 million for the Commission of Inquiry, $9 million to touch one of the lawyers, but no money to compensate the diverse families. We have money to buy new vehicles to the CPPS, but no money to fix the ones that's in the graveyard. We have money, right, to pay $8,000 for body cams when we can't use the ones that we have there already, right? But we don't have money. We don't have money to pay public sector workers. 4% on somebody whose salary is $5,000 is equivalent to $200, right? That pay is also taxable. So part of that money will be going back into the treasury. We can't afford that for the people who are on the lowest rung of the economic ladder. But we could afford to raise the Prime Minister's salary from a little under $60,000 to over $80,000 a month. And $1 million back pay for one person. Notice I ain't even call you outside of Nieta.
Yep.
Did you look at the document that I sent you, Heavy?
Yeah.
Did you see where the lowest paid parliamentarian?
Yep.
In the document? Call her out for Trinidad and Tobago. I sent you the document showing what their salaries are now and what the salaries will be.
Yeah.
If this goes through.
If
Trinidad and Tobago needs to go and camp out in front of our Red House.
As far as we hear it done, the guns go through Jesso.
Here the greatest. The Prime Minister is knocking it off like this is not something that I came up with. This is something that the Salary Review Commission came up with. Who were they hired by, sir?
Yeah.
By you. You put them there. They're going to do what you want to do.
Correct.
So what I have said when I have continued to tell Trinidad and Tobago that every single institution has been infiltrated.
Yeah.
Do not expect a miracle from Ms. Bissetta when she gets into government Trinidad and Tobago. Things are going to be tough. She's going to have to make difficult decisions. But I honestly believe that she has more of a heart for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. I look at people's actions, not their words. While she was there, right? And then on top of that, we're not looking at a lot of them have businesses where they are making money outside of what they're making from the parliament. They can't live on 15. Lowest one of them is around 15,000. Or they can't live on 15,000. People living on under $5,000. And you all find it good to give yourselves increases while people down here literally choosing, should I eat 2 times today, once to the people are work a whole hour to buy a bread. You can't get these people, the people who do any work, the lifeblood of this country. That, but you could get yourself.
Come in for
I hope that
Landel.
whenever.
Come in for Landel. We have plenty callers. Come in for Landel.
I'm finishing now.
Yeah.
I hope that when Miss Bissessa comes in, I don't know if people remember what Mr. Robinson did when he cut certain salaries and reduced certain things. I hope that she removes the benefits that it have there, all that travel allowance and food allowance and this and that. Live off their salary, not off the people of Trinidad and Tobago. This is not fair, it is not right. And for the man to turn around and say he don't care. Boy, Trinidad and Tobago have a blessed evening. Get up.
Thank you so much.
TC and every good afternoon. I looked on kind of late while still work. So watching you know this man accept this money, boy. You know this how we put it across to the public, boy. This man really is a dog, boy. Man ain't really worrying about us, man, boy. The man is a raging pit bull, boy. Pit bull man ain't call the man, you know. You understand? Because, boy, man ain't know what you're talking about, boy. But, you know what I like? I like how you give me 4% now, boy, and them take so much now, boy, and they're defending that now, boy. They're hungry. And they're still defending that nonsense, you know, boy. So, they keep on defending them, get his pay on them, man. Remember I tell me we had to wait 2 years, you know. So he couldn't have wait too. Yeah, man, that good man, I'll tell that man. Right foot, left foot.
Right foot, left foot, boy.
Good day, VNTC Bitcoin here. What the man telling you is the truth. The Prime Minister said he didn't have no debate on that. He just signed off on it, and that is that, right?
What?
He want him money, he ain't gonna sleep out. The ministers gotta get their money, and they're riding off. The content to collect the big pension when they retire, and they leave.
That is gangsterism.
Very gangsterism. That's dictatorship.
Seeking their own interests. And all them PNM sycophants and plebs and all of them.
Just how the man not having no debate about a raise of salary for public servants. 4% or nothing.
Or they're watching them right off into the sunset with all their money. At the end of the day, they will suffer all them more. 2 years of coming again, remember that man say, you gotta tighten your belt. You gotta tighten your belt, but them relieving their belt and they're eating and drinking good. Or they take down on their back pocket, yeah? Have a good day for that.
I sure. Hi, good evening, welcome.
TC, and don't you dare buy a little box of chicken to eat or go to a party, you know. You know what they're coming to say?
Yeah.
That money, they know it's frustrated, people frustrated, and all they can do is just say, look, let me live my life, you know.
Yeah, don't buy beer at all. You can't go and say 102 beer at all.
Yeah, man, don't you dare do that. You have money and things nice.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. KFC.
Yes, brother.
You know the Pope governor right now for the city right now? Keza Jackson. She going to put a set of hungry more PNM place on the line of the assistant PNM plan who's PNM until they're dead. So right now they're waiting on some hampers and things. Dr. Early going to 9 years now. He keep a Christmas party for the train. He do a hamper driving in West Corridor. When Dr. Early see here and they voted for evil, follow evil and get nothing. I like Dr. Early. I like Dr. Early. You care, but you don't care about this and everything. You don't care about that. Right now, man, right now, man, rolling in the grave. Just worry about that guy. Guy later on about that guy. Until that guy very evil. He's gonna go to reach justice, bro.
Yeah, man. Blessings. Blessings. Caller, good evening. Welcome.
For lunch, boy.
Caller, good evening.
Where you going?
We cool.
You're coming up close to Manzan, boy.
Huh?
I say coming up close to Manzan Sunday, boy.
Yeah, Grandy, win Grandy on Sunday.
Yes, man. You're bringing up heavy. How are you watching yourself?
I know if you got jump.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Some party?
Oh God, TC, tell you, right? Come TC, giving out a ticket sale, right?
Sunday.
TC, giving out a ticket sale, right?
If I ain't giving out a ticket?
Yeah.
Just that your party?
But are they not my party, brother?
Alright then. Now let's take it good.
Alright, man. Bless you.
Brother,
Yeah,
take it easy.
Let's doing a good job. Let's doing a good job.
Thanks so much, brother. I ain't giving out a ticket. I ain't keeping no party.
Good evening, TC and Heavy. Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. Good evening to everybody in your life. So, this Prime Minister have expressed to the entire nation, right, what he have as an insane. This his insane behavior has now become our reality, you know. And now I'm hearing now that in Booth have to just sign some paper and everything is everything.
Yep.
Wow. So this man come into office promising utopia and we end up with dystopia.
With Ethiopia.
Trinidad, we good, you know, we good. Boy, this is utter madness. We have become a nation of insane people.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Lord God bless us. I got a damn vex.
Caller, good evening. Welcome.
Yeah, TC and Heavy. I'm glad them callers and them call in. Because remember I was telling all of them could pass this 2 o'clock in the morning and you see where we here now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Thomas, you know I didn't even know that?
Well, he hinted something like that in the press conference, but I didn't follow up on it, you know. But he did hinted something like that. He really did hinted something like that. Right?
Well, it's on today's Guardian.
TC and Heavy, we may have to price this government out of office before election. We may have to do that because the rate at where them going at day. This man living in the words of Gladiator, you know, Gladiator has given you a fixed description of who this character is, you know. We cannot go forward with evil. This country cannot go forward with evil. I don't talk, I go on.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much, Tall man.
Caribbean TC, right now, that man is the most hated Prime Minister in the whole of the Caribbean. You know. Everybody just watching me as, you know, just nothing, you know. That's what that man bring me to, you know. Nothing, you know. Right now, this man had the country on its knees, you know. He had me on my back. And he had his knee right on the windpipe.
Telling me?
And Trinidad and Tobago was squeezing it.
Yep.
And you know what they're saying? We love you so we take good care of you.
Only the PNM have a plan. You know the plan?
TC every good day. You know, people have to be wicked to the self, to the family, to the generation that come to vote PNM again, boy. I tell you, they have to be wicked and real bad to themselves, to the family, to vote PNM, or even think about putting PNM back in office.
Oh, you don't know the people of Trinidad.
I'm asking you something again now. That increases going in Dr. Rowdy's pocket, or that is for the office of the Prime Minister. So when if next year come and win the election, is not she going to be getting that money? So why on a personalize and make it sound like that is he getting an increase and it's, you know, he alone getting money now, nobody else ain't getting money now, right? That is not Dr. Rowdy increase. That is the increase for the person who sits as the Prime Minister.
You really cannot do this.
Something wrong with your brain
out. In office next year, he will collect that money. If
something wrong with your brain out.
Kamala go in there, she go collect that money. So why the person is let her make it sound like it's Dr. Rowley and Dr. Rowley and Dr. Rowley.
Oh Lord, sad to your portion, brother.
You see,
let me take a call. Let me take. I not answer him. Let me take a call.
You could answer him if you want to.
Caller, good afternoon. Welcome.
Oh, what kind of smooth brain contribution is that a person now make there?
Yeah.
Just that, and does you say them with authority, you know? Like
yeah, they say them don't sing like if they like if they mean it.
Smart.
Like they mean it.
Yeah, like the song in smart. What can I do this? He missing the whole buzzer. He missing the whole pointer.
Yeah.
He missing the whole point.
He not seeing the hypocrisy. He not seeing. Anyway, I don't want to break it down. I've been doing it, but
you can't teach them, so go ahead. You just go ahead. Cause you can't teach them.
Yeah. Right? Anyway, I'll touch back in.
Yeah, man. You can't teach them. Here's the Guardian report. So somebody sent it to us.
The man before saying, while the United National Congress has rejected outright the proposal that would see the PM salary increase from $59,680 to $87,847, Dr. Oli categorically stated the matter would not be up for debate. The government accepts the recommendations. To implement it, it will require a circular from the Minister of Finance, and the politics will start or it will end, the Prime Minister revealed.
Hi, good evening, caller.
That kind of shady, eh?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
The caller before the last one, where did someone just come out from with their logic? I don't understand that logic.
That is what you call donkey logic.
Yeah, and as the guy said, the hypocrisy, he missed the whole boat, the whole train and everything. But what I wanted to find out, right, I don't know if you all remember, when the SRC brought out the recommendation a couple of months ago and it was refused, you all remember what the salary figure was at that point? Did they suggest a salary increase figure?
I forgot. I can't remember.
Because what my thinking is, what if your Prime Minister wasn't happy with that increase and he instructed them to go back now and say, listen, this is the figure I want.
And get a better figure when you're coming back.
Because the last one he said there's too much irregularities, he cannot accept that. They need to go back and work on it, right? Was that his statement? And now all of a sudden he humbled to accept the recommendation now.
Well, this one had to be the one that was worked on.
The initial one, yeah, there was one a couple months ago that he said there's too much irregularities. They need to go back and review it.
Yeah.
You understand? But now he's humbled to accept the recommendation because he probably told them what figure he's looking at. You understand? Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Have a good evening.
Thank you so much for your call. Thank you so much for your call. The man started talking like a die rowdy on.
TC and heavy. You know, Trinidadian have a 9-day mentality. Just not Trinidadian go forget about that pay hike, right? That man could do Trinidadian way he won, but you forget in 2015 the man went on the platform and say Trinidad and Tobago people stupid.
Caller, good evening, welcome. Hey, good afternoon.
I find the caller before the last caller did not think. But again, I hear him how you all see. And this is what I continue to look at. There are people out here with a level head and common sense, you see. A level head and common sense. And these kind of things that you all saying there, I would like to hear, we empowering people and encouraging people. It seems like this upstairs and since I young, I hear this CNN and I hear this with Tamara and I hear this with CNN. I'm not grasping anything, guys. I'm not grasping anything. I'm not reading anything.
How old are you, sir?
66 years today.
66?
Yes.
Well, if in your 66 years you didn't grasp anything by now, today on radio you're supposed to take off your radio because something wrong with you. We can't help you anymore. Caller, we cannot help you at 66 anymore because something has to be wrong with you. If you didn't hear anything in 66 years to make you wiser, then take off your radio. Play music. Listen to some old rugged crawl or some kind of thing. Because you can't tell me all the information you get in here. You come here to tell us you're not grasping anything. Then you're a slow, then sorry to tell you, you're a slow learner. We cannot help you, alright? You enjoy your evening. I'm not here to play games at all, you know. You is a slow learner, we can help you. Not at this last point that you tell me you ain't grasping nothing. We are going to go back to ABC for you, or what did us come from in this Good Friday evening? We have just about a minute and a half to go, right? I will take as much, if it's 1 or 2 calls to tie up, right? But I'm not here for foolishness. Hi, good afternoon, welcome.
Yeah, no, I glad what the Prime Minister do by raise people and all them fellas pay and nothing for the PNM supporters. But this Christmas plenty of them are gone big. It's a sad thing, but what you gonna do by heavy? The vote for that.
Yep. The
man fool them the first 5 years when they going back and do the same thing. It's a real beggars in the road by healthy people by hustling, begging by. So when them enjoying themselves, they'll go see for the Christmas day. What they gonna do? That's they gonna beg, that's they gonna see. Great to the PNM.
Great to the PNM. Thank you so much, my brother. You ain't grasping nothing. I don't know where you want to grasp. Caller, good evening, welcome. Quickly, caller, quickly. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yet you see, what them people don't understand, that this bill that they're going to pass for the raise is a money bill, and you cannot take back that bill. They have to understand that, and nothing Kamala could do but accept the money. The other thing is, all you now see when the land tax and property tax money going there. I hope all you see with the property tax.
All right, caller. Thanks so much. We have to wrap up. I want to say thanks to everybody for another very productive week here with us on the Street 919 FM, the future of talk. Heavy.
Yes, I just want to say good afternoon to everyone. Ryan here, good afternoon to you, my brother. Right, and everyone who looked on tomorrow, next week we'll be back here.
Next week. So we out, thank again, right?
Yeah.
No further, the Street 919 FM is here to help you shine. With over 170,000 followers on our social media platforms, our radio station is the perfect platform to showcase your products and services. Join us and let your message be heard by thousands of eager listeners. Contact us now to learn more about our affordable advertising packages. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to connect with your target audience. Advertise with the Street 919 FM today. For more information, call 399-5959, 384-2232 or 378-1470.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM. Are you searching for the perfect venue for your wedding reception, company retreat, graduation celebration, or just an unforgettable party? Well, look no further. Vibes Event Space is ready to bring your event to life. Located at number 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Bonaccord, Tobago. Our space offers the perfect settings for any occasion. Call us today at 394-3612 or 620-3057 to book your date. And don't forget to follow us on social media at Vibes Event Space to see what we're all about. Make your next event one to remember at Vibes the Event Space. The Event Space.
There's a hole in the bucket.
Well, fix it, dear Johnny. Just fix it. And while you're doing that, remember the roof is leaking, the house need painting, all those kitchen tiles need changing. So tell me, Johnny, what about the plumbing? The driveway needs paving. Plus, you promised to add a new room to the house. I find it's about time. Johnny? fix it.
There has never been a better time for a TBLA home improvement loan. Call us today at 623-1501 or visit us at tblamortgages.com.
It's Nyla. There's no Christmas like my Christmas. A B-Mobile Christmas. That's my Christmas. There's nothing like the first days that passed then. Juicy ham, homemade bread and fresh orange. Changing all the curtains from room to room. Wrapping gifts while we singing taram tunes. Nothing like winning big with B-Mobile. 1 million in prizes that will make you smile. There's no Christmas like my Christmas. A B-Mobile Christmas. That's my Christmas.
Win over 1 million in prizes this season with B-Mobile.
B-Mobile.
Life is on.
The Street 919 FM mobile app is now live. Keep in the loop with all your favorite programs. Be in the know first and carry us wherever you go. Listen and watch us live at the click of your fingertips. Download our mobile app now. Go in your favorite app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and type in The Street 919 FM.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. to 12 noon and every Wednesday night from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, goji, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health performance and disease. Join him as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079 or you can visit his webpage at www